A special thank you to each of our subscribers who make this channel possible. Here's today's story. Jerusalem. In a significant development within the ongoing conflict, Hamas has announced that 4 female Israeli soldiers will be released on Saturday as part of a ceasefire and hostage release agreement with Israel. The soldiers, identified as Karina Reeve, Danielle Gilboa, Nama Levy, and Liri Albag, are set to be transferred into Israeli custody in exchange for Palestinian prisoners, according to Abu Obaida, the spokesperson for Hamas military wing, the Al-Qassam brigades. This exchange marks a pivotal moment in the negotiations between the two parties, which have been fraught with tension and violence since the outbreak of hostilities on October 7, 2023. All 4 hostages are confirmed to be alive, with Bassem Naim, a senior Hamas official, stating that 200 Palestinian prisoners would be released as part of this arrangement. The prisoners include 120 who have been sentenced to life and 80 who are serving long sentences. While Israel has not officially confirmed the names of those to be released, this exchange will represent the second such transaction under a complex ceasefire deal that came into effect last Sunday, signaling a pause in 15 months of intense fighting and Israeli airstrikes in Gaza. Under the terms of the truce, Hamas is committed to releasing 1 civilian hostage for every 30 Palestinians held in Israeli custody and 1 female Israeli soldier for every 50 detainees heading the opposite direction. This intricate arrangement reflects the delicate nature of the negotiations, which have seen fluctuating timelines and unexpected delays. On Monday, Hamas indicated that the next round of hostages would be released on Saturday, despite earlier suggestions of a later release date. The first exchange occurred last Sunday, involving the release of 3 Israeli hostages alongside 90 Palestinian prisoners, all of whom were women and children. The Israeli government had initially delayed this exchange due to a lack of information regarding the identities of the hostages. The first 3 Israeli hostages released were Romy Gonen, Doron Steinbrecher, and Emily Damari, a dual British citizen. Hamas has stated that it plans to release a total of 33 hostages over the next 6 weeks, with Israeli forces gradually withdrawing from Gaza in parallel. The 4 female soldiers set to be released were captured while serving as surveillance soldiers at the Nahal Oz military base, located near the Gaza border. Their primary duty involved monitoring suspicious military movements. A 5th soldier, Agamberger, 20, will remain in Gaza. Tragically, several of their colleagues were killed during the Hamas attacks on October 7, when the militant group launched a surprise offensive that resulted in the deaths of approximately 1,200 people in Israel and the taking of around 250 hostages. In retaliation, Israel initiated a military campaign in Gaza, leading to the deaths of over 47,000 individuals, the majority of whom were civilians, according to health officials in the region. The stories of the 4 soldiers have resonated deeply with the public, especially as footage of their capture circulated widely on social media. Karina Reeve, 20, had warned her family about the possibility of war in the weeks leading up to the attack. Her sister, Sasha Reeve, recounted a chilling phone call on the morning of the assault, during which Karina described hearing gunfire and chaos in the background. Tragically, video footage from the day of her abduction showed her bloodied and bound, raising concerns about her safety. Danielle Gilboa, also 20, had expressed concerns to her commanders before the attack about potential preparations for an assault by Hamas militants. On the day of the attack, she managed to inform her mother of the explosions occurring at her base, prompting an immediate sense of dread for her family's safety. Daniela's younger sister later recognized her in widely circulated videos, providing a glimmer of hope amid the uncertainty. Liri Albag, 19, was known for her passion for travel and photography, with her mother expressing the profound emotional toll of her daughter's absence. Nama Levy, another 20-year-old, gained attention due to a video showing her capture, where she appeared bloodied and bound, pleading with her captors. Her mother highlighted Nama's commitment to peace and her work with refugee children before the attack. The impending exchange of these 4 soldiers represents a complex interplay of humanitarian concerns and political maneuvering, as families on both sides await news of their loved ones. The release is expected to take place amid heightened emotions, with many in the occupied West Bank celebrating the return of the hostages while grappling with the ongoing violence and loss that has characterized this conflict. As the situation continues to evolve, The eyes of the world remain fixed on the implications of this exchange and the broader ceasefire agreement. The next steps in the negotiations will be crucial in determining the future of hostages and the potential for lasting peace in a region long marred by conflict. That's all for this story. We upload videos every day covering many different subjects, so hit that subscribe button to stay informed. Thanks for watching.